Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. So today is the day of registrations for multiple examinations. Not only CAT, the NMAT registrations have also begun. So like the NMAT window this year is going to be from 5th of November to 20th of December. I already created a video on the same. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to fill NMAT form. Okay, filling the form is not a big deal, but how to book slots, how to see slots, and what are the changes this time. So one big change is there is no home proctored test this time. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media platforms. So there is no home proctored test this time. ठीक है, तो पहले से ऐसा होता था आप अपने घर में बैठ के टेस्ट दे सकते थे. It had its own advantage that one need not travel to take the test, okay, to an examination center. It was good for people residing in tier 2-3 cities that did not have center, but it had its own disadvantages also, right? So maybe due to technical glitches, right, there were sometimes the proctors were quite irritating. ठीक है, वो बहुत आपको पोक करते रहते थे कि you need to show your room again and again, right, and they would stop you for unnecessary things. So those things were the disadvantages of that, but overall it was a good thing because a lot of people who could not travel to these cities to take the examinations could have taken it at their home itself. But yes, now they have removed that thing, so only you can take the test only at the examination center. Now let us see that how to apply to this examination, and like depending on if you have written it in the past and if you are a new user, so there are different things, right? So first of all, this is the official site. You can search on Google NMAT and you will get this site, mba.com/exams/NMAT. okay, and you will get this kind of a site जिसमें एक लड़का यहाँ पे दिखेगा, and it will show about NMAT by GMAC. okay, the site name is mba.com and there are two options here. okay, now if you appeared on NMAT 2023 or before, ठीक है, अगर आपने NMAT 2023, 22 या कोई भी पहले का NMAT दिया है, so you will go to already registered. You can just log in here. All your data will be saved. Like for example, my data is saved, like my academics, my address, right, my phone number, email ID, everything is saved there. So if you registered last year, please check your mails, because you must have registered, you must have generated the username and password. So please check your emails. If you have not registered, then only register. Okay, this is only for new candidates, because many of the students are old candidates who have already appeared last year. So please click on already registered, login here, login using your credentials, just in case suppose you forgot your password, because no one remembers after 1 year. So click on forget password, share your mail ID, you will get the the password reset button. So this is for candidates who had already registered, this is for new candidates. okay, some of you might have registered recently. Now when you go to the NMAT dashboard, since I had registered last year, so my form was almost filled. बस मुझे declaration करना था and minor things, so that was pending, declaration and payment, and rest of the thing was already filled, like my academic details, my work experience, all those things were already filled in the form. So if you are an old user, you will see that most of it will be filled, like 80-90% will be already filled. You just need to put in the new details. okay, now it says that the examination will be conducted at test centers only. So as I told you that this is a major change in the examination this year, that it will be conducted at test centers only. So no home proctor test this time. So ऐसा नहीं है कि आप घर में बैठे देख सकते हो, you will have to go to the examination center. okay, now another good thing that they have done this time is you can check the slot availability. Now until last year what used to happen was, unless you pay, you will not be able to see the slot. I tested this. You can click on this link. So when you go to the dashboard, you will see this thing here, clicking here. So when you click, you will be able to see the list of cities and the slots available. So it will show that slots are available, slots are filling fast, slots are not available. Now slots are not available on all dates, right? There are only certain dates on which you can book the slots. okay, so please check the slots and your city, and sometimes what might happen is you can check for the neighboring city also. Like for example, I checked for Noida, the test was not available for that particular date. In Delhi, there are different centers, different dates. Similarly, let's say if you check for Mumbai, you will find a lot of centers, okay, different dates are available. So please check this and try to fill the form and then check it, because maybe in the process while you are filling the form, the seats are already gone. Okay, now it is first come first serve. So form अगर आपका मन है अभी से कि NMAT देना है, so try to book it fast, because बाद में slot नहीं मिलते, especially if you are targeting last dates. अगर आप December late dates दे रहे हैं, because most of the aspirants write towards the end, they prefer writing in the end. So most of the people who are targeting towards those dates would fill it fast. Okay, sometimes new slots open, right? New slots open, but they are not guaranteed. Okay, they open, so you might have to check, keep checking, but they are not guaranteed, right? So if you have a plan that you want to take NMAT, तो पहले से आप मन बना लो कि आपको NMAT देना है, कब देना है, कितनी प्रिपरेशन है उसके अकॉर्डिंग. एंड लेट मी टेल यू दैट NMAT scores do not scale down. There will be some people who will fool you, who will say कि NMAT नवंबर में दे दो, दिसंबर में स्कोर कम हो जाता है. There is nothing like that. Difficulty level remains same. Okay, there is no change in the examination difficulty and pattern. So across slots it might happen, right? हो सकता है किसी का पेपर थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट कम वो रहता है, but scores scaling and nothing of that sort. So take the test, book your slots only when you feel that you are comfortable to appear on the examination. Okay, so go to this form. So if you are a new one, you will have 0%. So you will see this kind of these kind of tabs over there, right? Personal information, contact information, education, work experience, school preference. So in my case all these were already filled, like, but still school preference showed that you can correct them. Okay, additional information, declaration and payment. So these are the different categories that you will get. Now first go to the personal information. You will have to enter your name, age, basically date of birth. It will automatically pull your age from it. You will have to upload a photograph. So photograph, the size is 1 MB. Okay, so I guess you know how to upload a photograph, right? Ensure that the photograph is clear, it has wide background, so some instructions would be there, please read that. Identity proof, you need to give your Aadhaar ID. Like, I don't know if other IDs were already there. I had my Aadhaar ID, so they will ask for Aadhaar ID. You can give your Aadhaar ID there. You do not have to upload it, you have to give that identity proof number, because that will be used when you appear on the examination. ठीक है, जिस दिन एग्जाम होगा आपको ID ले जानी पड़ेगी. So you have to give that identity proof. And if in case you are a PWD candidate, you can mention your disability. Okay, that is in the personal information. Next comes is contact information, in which you need to give a mobile number, alternate mobile number. So both are mandatory. You have to give an alternate mobile number. You can give mobile number of your parents, of siblings, friends, etc. Okay. Email, I mean the alternate mobile number. Of course, the primary will be your own. The alternate could be of friends, siblings, parents, etc. Email number, email ID and communication address. So in communication address, like if you have permanent address different, you choose it separately, or if it is same, you can fill it, right? Now communication, contact information does not make much of impact, but mobile number or email ID sahi honi chahiye. Address don't worry about, because no one is going to do a police verification or sort of thing. Okay, so don't worry about that. Next is education and work experience. In education, they will ask only graduation details, the last examination which you appeared on. Unlike CAT, which asks 10th, 12th and graduation, it will ask your highest degree. So you need to fill in your university, specialization, what is your score, etc. Then in work experience, you have to tell sector, how much duration did you work, which was the industry, etc. So there are options that different industries, you will get the drop down and you can fill these details. Okay. Now comes school preferences. In this you can choose up to 5 free choices. Okay. Although that is useless thing, because ultimately you will have to apply to the colleges later, but आप यहाँ पे choose कर सकते हो. At least NMAMS तो choose करना है, because ultimately you will be targeting NMAMS and others also. Okay, so that is the first thing that you need to choose. Then apart from this, you can choose some other institutes. So these are the top institutes that can be targeted through NMAT. Okay, so one is KJ Somaya, then you have TAPMI, XIMB, and some people even go for SDA Bocconi. Okay, so these are some of the top B schools through this. Okay, so these can be filled, right, and it does not matter even if you fill them, because you will have to fill their form separately. Okay, but here preferably fill it, because so that these institutes can directly fetch your scores from NMAT. Okay, so आप fill कर सकते हो KJ Somaya, TAPMI, XIMB, SDA Bocconi, and there are many others also. So depending on which institutes you are targeting, you can fill that, right? So NMMS at least fill कर देना. There are 5 free choices available. For every other choice you have to pay 472 rupees per institute. Okay, so if you can give your score to, it means that you are going to share your scores with all these universities. Okay, so anyway, whenever you apply to these colleges, you will have to fill the form separately for these colleges. Then comes additional information. This is irrelevant. You can put anything like how did you learn about it, how did you get the source, what is the source, your current background, if you are targeting in other MBA exams, right, have you written any other examinations before. ठीक है, आप कुछ भी भर दोगे, does not matter, other भर दोगे, if you write all those, I mean there is no honesty or dishonesty here. You can just randomly put anything and ensure that like everything is filled here. Then how are you going to take loans, right? Do you are you anyway associated with helping candidates prepare for any management education exam? Okay, this I feel could be a diplomatic question, so preferably answer no. Okay, even if you are associated with some institute, what might happen is this might go against you, right? So sometimes what happens is, let's say you let's say you fill this yes, and some other candidate might get preference during the interview, so preferably fill it no. Okay, so these things you can fill in the details. Okay, then you need to make the declaration and payment. So the payment amount is 3,540, 3,000 plus GST. So this is the direct amount that you will have to pay. And if you choose to buy that NMAT mocks, NMAT official mocks, so one is free. So one is free, and for 2 and 3 you need to pay. For 2 and 3 you have to pay 999 plus GST, which will be 1179, because 180 will be the GST on it. So that is what you will have to pay, if you have to pay, if you need to buy this. Otherwise for examination you need to pay this fee as of now, right? Apart from this you will have to pay all the college fees. Okay, so it is an expensive examination. You must know that among the examinations, most expensive college forms. Okay, the examination fee is very expensive, the college forms are very expensive. Okay, and everything is quite expensive in this. Okay, one must be aware of such things. Then you can pay by net banking or credit or debit cards, right? I did not find an option to pay by UPI in that, so you can use either of these options. Now once you make the payment, you will see this window. The dashboard will look like this. So it will show you schedule or reschedule. Okay, so now this will turn blue. Earlier it was gray, it will turn blue, and then you can schedule your examination. Okay, so you can then take and then book your examination slot. Now what happens is like how to book the slot. Okay, ये भी देख लो कैसे दिखेगा. So it will ask you to select the slot. Okay, now you go there, you will see that you will fill country, of course India, city, you need to fill whatever city you are in, you can check that city, you can check the neighboring city also. Okay, neighboring city भी देख लेना. So for example, let us say if you are in Delhi, you can check for Noida. Okay, Gurgaon was I guess not there, Ghaziabad maybe there. So likewise, like if you are in some city and you are not getting the center of your preference, like I mean अभी starting में भर रहे तो almost all slots will be available if you are filling on the first day. But let us say if you are filling after 1 month, ठीक है, so maybe most of the slots of your city are gone, right? और let's say ऐसा हो गया कि CAT के आसपास मिल रहा है. For example, if I see this 24th को तो नहीं है, 25th को मिल रहा है slot. Okay, so there are certain days on which the examination is going to be conducted. As I can see that 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, here 14 and 15 and 25, 26, 27. So it is not present on all dates also, right? Maybe in different slots, like different centers, it is present on different dates. So different dates milengi. You can choose the date and the time, right? So there are 3 timings, 9 a.m., 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. So I have chosen 5th of November 12 p.m. that is the earliest I could get in a city which is near me. Okay, so that is the latest least I could get, so that I'll write on the very first day and give the feedback that how is the examination, what are the changes, is there any change, if any. It won't be there won't be any change though. Okay, so all these things we'll discuss on 5th of November. So be ready on 5th of November. After I finish my test, I'll be coming up with the analysis of the same. So this is about the slot selection part, how to select the slot. Okay, so then you will get 10 minutes to confirm. So suppose आपने इसको tick कर दिया, if you click on this, you will get 10 minutes to confirm. 10 या 8 minutes हैं. So if you do not confirm within that, it will not be booked. So you'll have to confirm it. Okay, so like what happens is, like once you confirm it, then you will get a message that this is success and your examination has been booked. So you will get an appointment number and you can view these exams in the My Exams tab. So once you do this appointment, okay, so in that case you will be able to see the appointment that this is like the slot has been booked, and you can go to the dashboard. It will show you when is your examination scheduled. Okay, then you can go to My Exams and it will show you when is your examination scheduled. Okay, so this is how you can book your slot. Now there are exam instructions, so please do read these instructions. They will be more helpful before you appear on the examination. Anyway, in the admit card also you will get all these instructions, that you need to reach the center 45 minutes before the time, you need to take printout of admit card and all those things. Okay, so those things you will need before the examination, not to worry about such things right now. So this is how you are going to book the examination slot. Now remember that it is first come first serve. Okay, because there are limited slots. So in case you are trying to fill it right now, let's say agar aapko like depending on when do you want to take the test. Okay, so some of you might want to take it early, some of you might want to take it late. Especially for the late ones, those who are planning in December, try to book it in advance, because slots you do not find. Sometimes they do open up new slots, but that is not guaranteed, and also not for all cities. Okay, so you can choose wisely according to your convenience, and let me assure you that no matter which slot you choose, right, scores do not alter. Okay, that is entirely depend on how you perform on that day. There is no such thing that normalization se kuch kam ho jata hai or all, nothing like that. Okay, so don't worry about all those external factors. In case you are preparing for NMAT, we have mock test for NMAT on the latest pattern. So we are providing 10 full length mocks, and of course they are non-adaptive, but they are of the actual NMAT pattern and difficulty level, and you will get these mocks in the NMAT interface. So you will get the feel that how the NMAT works. You cannot skip a question, so that way interface wise and the question level wise it will be the same. Scoring wise, see, nobody is aware of the algorithm. If any institute claims that their mocks are adaptive, they are fooling you, because NMAT का जो algorithm होता है वो सिर्फ GMAT को पता रहता है. They do not reveal it to anyone. Okay, so they are non-adaptive. The scoring method is random. Okay, I mean basically we have given 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks to different questions. So that is non-adaptive in nature. But yes, we can assure you about the difficulty level and the pattern and the NMAT interface. Okay, and we have launched one special course for critical reasoning. So in this we have 25 tests with 20 questions each. So 500 question का हमारा एक critical reasoning booster है. So that will help you for critical reasoning part, which is exclusive to NMAT. It is not asked in other examinations. So we have the special one which covers all kinds of questions like assumptions, inference, conclusion, fact based, okay, or course of action, and all those things are covered in this. So again, it is in the NMAT test interface. So 20 questions, 25 minutes, and 25 such tests. So total 500 questions in this, and it is also of that actual NMAT pattern which you get in the examination. And we also have one grammar booster course, right, for students who are weak at English. So they can check our grammar practice course. It has a grammar rule book and an ebook on phrasal verbs that are quite handy for, not only for NMAT but also for all MBA entrance examinations. In this we have topic wise and mixed tests. So it has a total of 1000 plus practice questions. So you can check all these things on our platform. And in case you are planning to get a structured preparation for NMAT and SNAP, we have a course running for it which covers all these things. Like apart from classes, you get practice sheets, you also get these mocks. Okay, mocks are also included in this, mocks and these practice courses, everything, critical reasoning, grammar course, everything is included in this course. So you can check out the link given in the description. And we are also offering some discount to the students who did well on NMAT or SNAP last year. So in case you have NMAT score of 230 plus or SNAP of 97 plus percentile, you can avail 30% off, and for these scores you can avail 20% off. So you can share your scorecards at support@mbakaro.in to avail these discounts. So that was about NMAT 2024 form filling. Okay, fill the form like if you have planned the dates. ठीक है, अगर आपको NMAT देना ही है, मन है NMAT देने का, that is one of your top priority, and you have thought of the dates that this is the date when you are going to appear on this examination. So please do fill the form on time so that you get the preferred slot and can book the examination, because there is no point delaying in it. Like if you have already thought of, if you have not thought, if you want to book later, you can book till October also, right? So 10th October is the last day when you can register for NMAT, and 14th October is the last day to apply for this slot booking. Okay, so 5th November to 20th December is the date. Now it depends on which other examinations you are writing. अगर आप CAT की preparation कर रहे हो और CAT की preparation आपकी अच्छी चल रही है, ठीक है, so I would say that take before CAT. Okay, if your CAT preparation is going good and you are confident, take before CAT. If you are taking CAT, NMAT is the secondary thing. Okay, this is primary and this is secondary. Then you can take after CAT. Okay, and also ensure that it does not clash with SNAP. Okay, so just ensure that December के weekends देख लेना. December में first you will get SNAP around जो भी dates हैं December में, like 8, 9 I guess, those are the weekends on which SNAP might happen. Okay, so ensure that do not clash. Okay, so SNAP will happen on, these are the weekends in December, 7, 8, 14, 15 और 21, 22, ये SNAP dates हैं. Okay, 3 dates out of these would be SNAP. So accordingly you need to book the slot. अगर SNAP से clash नहीं कराना है तो इन dates के थोड़ा बीच में रखना, like put it on 10th or 11th. Okay, so you do not have to attempt on 2 consecutive days. If you do not want to, like CAT is on 24 November. So if you are confident for CAT, you can book before CAT. So these are some guidelines. Otherwise the scores do not scale down. It depends on how you perform on the day of the examination. Okay, so if you prepare well, prepare in advance, prepare the important topics. I already created video on different topics which are tested. Okay, and as I said that we have launched one critical reasoning course also. So in case you are weak on it, you can enroll in that test and take it. So that is it for today. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day and all the best for NMAT.